IC10 needs to start in 4 hours. I don't even know if that's possible, but let's try it. Nothing is going to happen without injectors. These are flex fuel rated, so when we're boosted, we don't have to swap them out. With the EV6 connectors on them, we should be ready to rock. I also probably need a serpentine belt and finishing up the fuel line that runs to my fuel rail. Deciphering the wiring harness, I think I need a Rosetta Stone. Everything was inevitably able to get wired up, and now we get to move over to making the wires they don't include, like ground straps, chassis grounds, or even the battery terminals that I didn't even realize I need. And I'm literally finishing this up as the tuner is pulling into my driveway. Unfortunately, he broke my phone, but off camera he helped me get a bunch of wiring set up, and we ran into a lot of issues. After 4 hours of us chasing our own tail, he pulled a plug to check for spark, and it just randomly started directly in his face. Sorry, bro. Then after randomly starting in 7 cylinders, she would fire basically every time. It sounded great. And if you didn't catch it, this thing has a gnarly oil leak. I tried to make a temporary block-off plate, and it didn't work, so new one's on the way. After 7 hours, the tuner's gone, and I'm determined to try to figure out why it's a crank no start. I don't have the fancy tech like a computer, dyno, or even the software that he does, but I have a handheld scanner, and I wanted to plug it in to see if the ECU is getting connection, and not only does it have a CAN signal, it has some trouble codes. A bunch of them were low 5-volt systems for EVAP, EGR, and other deleted systems, but I wanted to back probe the wiring harness just to make sure everything is fine, and so far there's 0 issues. And that's when it all of a sudden clicked to me. I busted out my nicer scanner tool so I could read live data as I'm cranking it, and I'm almost positive it's a bunch of undeleted tables. The P0 code I keep coming back to is for my drive-by-wire, which is clearly deleted as I'm drive-by-cable, but the ECU doesn't know it's deleted, and that's just another undeleted table. Now to run it back, my fuel pump's not priming, and it's a crank no start, but here's the craziest part. I accidentally erased those codes, and while the key was turned over, I heard my fuel pump prime. I tried to start it, and it started right up. Then the codes came right back and she wouldn't start. I erased them, my pump instantly primed, and she fired over time after time after time. I just have to erase the codes every time, so hopefully I just have to drop out the ECU to get some tables deleted, and then she's a runner.